What's up, y'all? It's Drill Sergeant Lynch. I'm back again with another video. Hey man, I have to apologize to y'all, okay? I know I haven't been up here in freaking like 2 months. Alright, there's been a lot of stuff that's been going on in these past 2 months. Of course, the last time before I recorded anything for y'all and talk to y'all, we had Thanksgiving, I've had Christmas, we've had birthdays, a holiday block leave, all kinds of crazy stuff that I could have been up here sharing with y'all about what's going on with FTU, but I've been very busy. I've been busy dealing with work. I've been busy just enjoying my time with the family, taking my time with the family and doing things, you know, that I like to do. You know, just enjoying my time and doing my extra hobbies or whatever you want to call it and stuff like that. A lot of stuff's been going on, man. I'm still here, I'm still doing it up, still doing what I gotta do. And I've had a lot of stuff on my mind lately, you know, that's made me kind of stop posting up here with y'all and talking with y'all. But I'm still here. I haven't checked anybody's comments. It's been a long time. Maybe I'll get into some comments and see if y'all been saying anything the last 2 months. But I want y'all to know that I'm still here, man. Okay, I haven't left. I'm still doing what I gotta do. I want to get into and tell y'all what I've been up to. Some things that's been going on. I'm still drill sergeant. I'm not technically on the trail because I'm working at the fitness training unit still. But a big thing happened, y'all. So drill sergeant, in a sense, basically has gotten promoted, man. I've gotten promoted. At FTU, we have 3 different vest groups, okay? Different vest color groups. Well, 4 different vest color groups. We got the orange vest, the red vest, the blue vest, and the black vest, right? The black vest are going to be all the trainees who were injured at one point in time, but they're the most furthest along, getting ready to get out of the program. They're doing, like, I don't know, maybe their last 2-3 weeks or something like that, okay? They got their last 10 stages, and they got to do, they're probably going to do like 3 stages a week, right? So about a month is what Black Vest does. But I was a Black Vest drill sergeant, so I was in charge of getting all these trainees ready to go back to their units. I also was in charge of Black Vest. I ended up being in charge of Black Vest, just the trainees, and I was the highest ranking drill sergeant that was in charge of those trainees for Black Vest. And then one of my battle buddies, he was the platoon sergeant. The way that we do it in FTU, the way that we had it was the company in general had 1 platoon sergeant, right? And that platoon sergeant was in charge of basically getting the out-processing any trainees for any reasons, whether they have completed the program and you know, they completed the program and got their return to duty, or if they had to get return to duty because of administrative actions or just because they failed to progress in the program, whatever. That platoon sergeant was in charge of all the paperwork, keeping the tracker updated of how many trainees we have currently in FTU and all that stuff. So that drill sergeant, my battle buddy, ended up going to the senior leaders course, getting ready to be a sergeant first class, so he has to go to his school to get promoted, and he's also going to sapper school. That left in the next person in charge to take over. And who was that? The next highest ranking person? That was me. So with me having the most time as a staff sergeant, the most time in the Army, they put me in charge. Y'all, when I tell you, when it comes to me, and I think it has to do, my wife said it best, about being in a leadership position, especially while being a drill sergeant, being on the trail, it does something to me. I don't know if you want to call it anxiety, I don't know if you want to call it stress or whatever, but it just puts me in a different type of work mode, especially if I'm not confident enough that I'm ready to take over that position. Then I'm going to do everything that I got to do, take extra time, extra hours when I could be going home. I'm going to stay at work, go in early, just so I can make sure I'm learning the process, just to make sure I understand the process. And that's what I've been doing, y'all. That's what I've been doing. Normally, we don't have to go to work. We don't have to show up to work until 5:45. I'm normally up at 04 in the morning, going to show up to work at about 5:15. or even a little bit earlier than that, just so I can make sure I'm checking my emails, make sure I'm, learning which people are doing what as far as the trainees are concerned, making sure I've done everything that I had to do the day prior, just covering up my tracks, doing what I got to do. And y'all, it is, for someone like me, it's tough, man. It's a tough task. It's a tough position to be in, especially when I want to make sure that I'm the best at what I'm doing. I learn by repetition. You know what I mean? Sometimes I gotta be told sometimes multiple times, do this, this and that, this and that, and this and that. You see what I'm saying? So for someone like me, y'all, that's part of the reason why I haven't been up here posting with y'all, and I've been spending more time doing other things that I enjoy. You know what I'm saying? And getting that time in with my family. Along with me going to work early, I was getting off a lot later. Y'all remember when I was telling you, as a drill sergeant at FTU, we go to work and we're there at like 6 o'clock in the morning, and then we're gone by like 3:30, 4 o'clock every day. I didn't get any of that within this past month or so. I didn't get it, man. And I don't know. It's weighed a little something on me, but me being a soldier, me being that resilient type of soldier that I am, I try to just roll with it. You know what I mean? If my commanders, if my leadership gives me a certain job, a certain task, I do it without question or any rebuttal. I at least attempt it. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I've been up to, y'all. The platoon sergeant for over 100 trainees, making sure that I'm tracking what they're doing as far as their progress in the WTRP program at FTU. Making sure the ones that are done doing all of their training and they went to see the doctor and the doctor says, okay, you can go back to basic training. I got to make sure all their paperwork is filed, sent up to the higher people who have to sign off on the paperwork, who send it back to me. I go ahead and get that whole trainees packet, get their paperwork, make sure all the paperwork is squared away. I have to call up their unit, let them know, hey, your trainee is ready to get picked back up. And I go ahead and push them on out of there. And within this last month, it's been a lot, man. It's been a lot. So I've been trying to make sure that I understood that, and I've been getting out as many trainees as I can. All right. So the good thing about it, though, man, after all this time, and I got to thank God. God works in mysterious ways, man. I had a talk with my commander and my first sergeant, and they already had this stuff in motion. They already had this stuff planned. They were thinking of this before I was. But they were asking me, as the new platoon sergeant, what do I think of the program, the system, and how we have it, as far as one platoon sergeant in charge of, tracking and out processing all the rest of the trainees. Why, how do I feel about that, even though we have 4 platoons really in total? So when they asked me how I felt about it, I just told them straight up. I said, well, ma'am, to be honest with you, when I first got here, I was wondering, why is it that we have 4 platoons, but only one quote unquote platoon sergeant, and I think they were thinking other things than I was thinking, because that's all I was thinking. Why do we have just one when we really have 4 platoons? So they went on ahead and made the call. My leadership made the call that we will now have 4 platoon sergeants. It's not just going to be one for the whole company. If we have 4 different platoons, we can have one highest ranking drill sergeant in charge of that whole platoon, tracking all those soldiers, tracking all those trainees, and also the drill sergeants, those I'll call them battle buddy drill sergeants, right, who are with them. You can also rate them. You can also evaluate them, and let them know from your experience, things that they do that can better themselves in their career, things that they're doing that they can keep doing in their career, stuff like that. So they were already thinking it before I even questioned it. I think me questioning it just kind of confirmed, hey, let's make a change and do something different. And it's just crazy because with me and the way that my mind works and how I felt going through everything, it wasn't, I don't know. I didn't complain at all, because at the time, that was my job, and that's what I was supposed to be doing. My only thing that I wanted to do, y'all, was to know how to do what I'm doing, know that I'm doing it correctly, and to be the best at it. You can tell me, Lynch, it's your turn to do this. Lynch, it's your turn to do this. I don't have a problem with executing anything. My problem is retaining the information, being confident in what I'm doing, knowing that I know what I'm doing, knowing that I'm doing a good job, and being the best that I can be at it. If I feel like I'm not being the best at that job, I'm not gonna have a good day. I'm not gonna feel very well about it. You understand what I'm saying? So there's a lot of stuff that's been going on, y'all. I just wanted to give y'all an update and just keep y'all posted, let you know things are still happening crazy as far as trainees being trainees. I've seen an improper relationship. There's been contraband. There's been disrespect to cadre that I've seen. So there's different things, and I'll get into all that stuff and tell y'all more about it as we go. I gotta make sure I start posting on here a lot more. I got a lot of different things going on, and I'm just trying to make sure I'm staying in the loop with y'all. So I want to thank y'all for checking me out. I hope that y'all watched this and came back after the long 2-month break, basically. Thank y'all so much for rocking with me. If y'all have any questions, feel free to ask. I'll make sure I start checking my comments more often and answering y'all's questions. All right? Thank y'all so much. Y'all stay focused and motivated. It's Drill Sergeant Lynch. I'm out. Deuces.